Hey guys, welcome back to the Sal Pitera channel. Now my wife and I just got off the awesome Carnival Horizon, Carnival's newest ship in the fleet, where we did an 8-day Southern Caribbean cruise, and it was fantastic. Now on the second day of the cruise, my wife and I ate at the chef's table. It's about $100 per person, and you get to go into the kitchen and have the chef prepare you and some other guests some food directly for a coursed meal where there's several different courses over the course of the evening. It takes about 3 hours, and it's about $100 per person. It was a really good meal. We're going to go over the entire meal. We filmed the whole thing. I don't think there's anything online for you to look at this anywhere else, so I think you'll really enjoy this, so that if you're thinking about doing a chef's table, you're knowing exactly what you get in advance. Now, before we go any further, please make sure you hit that subscribe button if you like our channel. It's how you know when we come out with new videos. Also, hit the like button, make some comments down below, and we'll be back right after this. Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to give you the entire chef's table experience in just a moment, but before we go any further, just wanted to go over two things with you. Make sure you stick around at the end of the video. I'm going to come back. I think you'll find a pretty interesting surprise about the whole chef's table experience, and I'm going to tell you all about that and what happened to us after we ate at the chef's table at the end of the video. Also, we're also going to show you before we begin the menu that's put at every table placing, so that you know exactly what we were served throughout the whole video as well. Now the audio in the kitchen, the microphone wasn't very good because there's a lot of echoing, so the audio isn't fantastic, but I think you'll get a pretty good presentation of what the chef's table experience was like. We'll see you right after the video.
Alright, good evening. We're expecting just two more, for a couple of minutes. Good evening all. All excited for the chef's table? Yeah? How many of you have done the chef's table before? Has anyone done the chef's table? 1, 2, 3, 4. On Carnival, right? On Carnival? No? Not on Horizon. Not on Horizon. Okay. But on Carnival? Yeah? Anyways, because we have a new menu, Even if you have done this before, it's a new menu over here. So thanks for choosing the chef's table. Enjoy the dinner, enjoy the culinary journey, and cheers to the evening. Bon appetit, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you.
This is good. I'm the only person who is allowed to drink while on duty. Not on the guest. So what we'll do now? We'll have a short reception over here. We'll have some canapes, and then the dinner will be served behind you in that room. Okay? Like unlike other ships where we have to go to the library or inside the galley for the dinner, we will treat everything in one place over here. While enjoying your dinner, you can watch Chef Juliana over here, and then all the chefs inside, they will do the presentation in front of you. Sounds good?
Yes.
How's the cruise so far?
Good. Yeah.
How's the food? How's the food on board? Good? If it is good, then we'll take the tray. If not, you can blame the other chef who's sitting on the house.
Like, the lady who comes in.
sync them up later.
From Colombia? Bien, ¿cómo están? Bien, paisana. Bienvenidos. Vienen de Colombia, de Nueva York. Viví 2 años en Nueva York. Me acabo de mudar de Nueva York a Carnival.
So what we have in front of you in the small plate, all about the mushrooms. You know, different types of mushroom in different flavors, combining different ingredients, right? We have a small branch of mushrooms that is made out of the Rice Krispies and mushrooms. Then we have the mushroom soy, the spear, with the cocoa butter and mushrooms together. Then we have the Parmesan cream on the side. Okay? Everything that is on the plate is edible. So just go ahead and enjoy it. You'll find a small spoon in front of you over here. Yeah.
The cup is edible too?
This is for the next food.
It's good. I don't know what it is, but it's good. What did you say this is, Chef?
It's all mushrooms, you know, different types of mushrooms.
Delicious, yeah.
Mushroom in different flavors.
I'm making a mess with it, but it's delicious. This dish is a mushroom dish. All different kinds of mushrooms and varied flavors of them. Yeah, funky things got to do with too. I made a mess.
Everything is edible. Just for the next one, we have what we'll do next, you know, we have a mini dropper in front of you. Everybody has one, right? And inside it, we have the tube that has been extracted for 5 different kinds of mushrooms inside. Yeah?
We have a hard time hearing.
Inside this dropper, we have the juice that is taken out from 5 different kinds of mushrooms. And now, what we'll do, we will open it, squeeze in few drops, okay, 5 to 6 drops, and we just add to this cup over here.
How many drops?
6 to 7 drops. Alright, and then we will be adding the mushroom tea to it. Okay? So once we add the mushroom tea, what you have to do, we have a thyme inside. Just give us a nice stir. Yeah? And cheers.
Okay, ready. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. Sorry, but my container.
Delicious, Chef.
So just mix it with the thyme and enjoy.
Alright, you have to mix that.
Almost has like a miso taste. Just like all the mushroom balsamic.
That's my bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm not. Thank you so much.
It's a user error.
Nobody noticed?
It wasn't right. No, I don't even know how I got in the car. No one wants.
Chef, do you have a pocket?
Just us. Oh, yeah, there's our little.
Maybe YouTube channel will put this on Ooh, that's delicious.
So different one. We have the shiitake, the porcini, regular mushroom, and we have white and brown peach. So all together like that.
Fabulous.
Stock added to it.
Where did you go to culinary school?
So I was in India. Yeah, I did the hotel management in India for 3 years. Then I was working in the hotels, and for the last 19 years I am here with Carnival.
19? You don't old enough to be here 19 years. My son just graduated from the Culinary Institute of America.
That's the secret. Being a chef, you know what to eat and how. So
Yeah, my son definitely taught us how to eat.
We didn't need to take care of
He went to the Culinary Institute of America and he did his internship with Hilton in Texas, at Hilton in Texas.
How's the tea? How's the tea? It's like a light mushroom soup.
We had lots of inquiries for the
He wants to come work on the ship so bad. I don't know.
And he'll be happy.
One day marriage. Then you were married. Yesterday. Yesterday? Yes, here on the ship. Here on the ship.
Vacation.
So 140 people. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was us.
I was not invited. Go to our next one. The wedding was our next. If the wedding on the last day, okay. How is it going? All good?
Good.
Yeah. So what we have next in front of you, the red thing is the beetroot sphere, alright? And inside it we have stuffed spinach and sour onions. The beetroot sphere we have also added the tomato jam in it, and it's brown with beetroot. Little sauce, that is the leaven. Leaven is basically Greek yogurt and creme of pesto. And on the side we have the caviar. Actually it's not a seafood or fish caviar. What we have is condimento bianco, the white balsamic caviar on the side. So just half and mix it together with the sauce and caviar. Please go ahead and enjoy the beet and lemon.
I don't know.
So it's a processed beet with tomato jam, and inside we have spinach and sour onions, and the leaven is actually the Greek yogurt and crema fresca. The sharpness that you will get is because of the condimento bianco, which is the white balsamic vinegar.
Thank you.
Actually, very good.
That's beef.
I don't know.
It's a beef.
I didn't know that. I just heard the vinegar, balsamic vinegar.
That's delicious. I didn't see the caviar.
It's right there.
Nick loves caviar.
That's a white balsamic caviar. It's actually very good. Very good.
Thanks, good man. You know something?
Yes?
We did the ending of the series, and my father, this little 5 minutes here,
Yep.
wake up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very good.
It was nice. No. We did the ending. What is that? That's all that's This is fish? Yeah.
It's gotta be another macaroni.
Oh, I see everybody else eating.
Well, nobody's eating it.
So what we have next, the small big neck is made out of crabs. For you we have the chicken. Yeah. So the crab along with the apple radish, okay, we have some herb, and we also added the gruyere cheese in it. So in one bite, go ahead and please enjoy the blue crab legs.
One bite.
Little hot, still hot inside. Yeah.
That's the best crab cake I've ever had. That is very good.
One big advantage is that while enjoying your dinner, you always watch the chefs over here inside. You can watch over there. So it's all good. Myself, I am Danny. I am the host for the evening. Okay, I am one of the sous chefs, right hand of the executive chef, the chef Joachim. And every single day we produce almost 23 to 24,000 meals per day. So the executive chef and the assistant of the sous chef mainly. One of them is in charge of the entire Lido deck. You know how busy it is. Yeah, from morning, evening, night. And then one of the sous chef who is in charge for the main galley, and he takes care of the dining rooms. And on deck 5, there are a lot of outlets as you can see. So he's in charge for deck 3 and deck 5. Now comes the third one, which is the host for the evening and the laziest of all three. Because I just take care of the chef's table. Yeah. The other two are running up and down in the galley with hot trays and pans while I'm enjoying here. Nice and cool over here. So thank you for filling the chef's table, making my life easy over here.
Do they also drink wine there or not?
No, not at all. So that's the luckiest one, right? So they keep on spoiling my name. Instead of one of the laziest chef on earth. But that's good. I'm lucky. I'm here for the last 19 years, and after this long journey, finally, yeah, it's good. So thank you once again. And together with me, we have the culinary brigade over here: Chef Palche, Danu, Chef Juliana, Tarek, and then we also have from the dining room side, we have Daniela and Martina. Martina will explain to you the wines for tonight. So along with the food, do enjoy the wines. You can stick to one wine, you can choose both wine. Anyways, nobody is driving tonight, so enjoy.
Well, with enough wine, one of us might.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the chef's table. Thank you for giving us opportunity to serve you tonight. Me and my partner Daniela will serve you two types of wine: Oyster Bay Sauvignon Blend 2017 from New Zealand and Layer Cake Cabernet Sauvignon 2016 from California. Make your choice.
Time to start the dinner. So what we have in front of you is the chef's taste. Lot of items, different taste, and course by course I will be explaining what we have in front of you, right?
Okay.
The first thing to enjoy is the bread for the evening. The bread for the evening is flaky parmesan brioche. Okay, and along with that, in the small replica, we have the two types of butter. Okay, one is the almond butter, and second one is the smoked honey butter. Yeah, just open up the bread, dip it inside the butter. Please enjoy the bread for the evening. Different flavors together. Soft, spicy, sugar, crispy.
Same part. That was pork belly. That was not those.
Have you tried the pork belly, everyone?
Yeah.
So next, what we have in a small bowl, we have the custard. Okay, a little bit of custard. The custard is made out of the passion fruit, mango, and corn kernels. Passion fruit and mango. And along with that, we have the dust powder, the black powder. You see, that is the dehydrated eggplant powder on top. A little sponge on the side. We have this olive and black sesame sponge on the side. So what you have to do, just coat that sponge along that custard and enjoy the sesame and olive sponge. Like together, mix it together lightly, you fold it and you enjoy.
It's different. It's okay.
What's next? If you are right, on the bed of ice, we have the frozen raspberry and Greek yogurt mist. Okay. Top of that, we have the layer, the light green layer that you see, that is made out of the apple. It's a Granny Smith green apple layer, the leather on top, and then we have a small piece of hazelnut cookie. Hazelnut cookie is a caviar that you see, light green caviar on top. Again, it is made out of the Granny Smith green apple, and we have the grated hazelnut shavings on top of it. It's a frozen yogurt and raspberry mix. So please go ahead and use your hand and just enjoy it. It is frozen.
For sure.
How was the chef's taste?
Very good.
Sometimes you don't like certain ingredient, like but when you combine with different ingredients, so we tried. Some of the chefs don't like mushroom, but she enjoyed the mushroom tea. And same like other items. Maybe you don't like yogurt, but combined with raspberry or some other. We almost use like 118 to 120 ingredients to make this chef's taste. All combined ingredients what we use, small items. So next is the duck.
We're in the reciter, but then our kids take the microwave.
Thank you.
What is that?
It's gonna be.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I guess we have to wait to see. That's definitely duck. I can't tell you what that menu is. I'm gonna say ginger.
What we have next is the 8-inch dry aged duck breast, which has been marinated with North African spices. North African spices such as the dry coriander, cumin, star anise, we have the Thai ginger spice, a little bit all salt and pepper. And then on the side we have the puree or the mash, which has been made out of the parsnips and tomato jam together. And in the center, it looks like a honeycomb, yeah, that flour is made out of the plums, the red plums, and then on top of it, we have the burnt butter and reduced wine. The sauce is the duck au jus. So just cut the duck breast into half. Just add to it a little bit of the puree, that is the parsley and tomato jam. On top, a little shaving of the plum. Away. Please enjoy it.
Thank you.
Plums. Plums. Yeah. And reduced wine and burnt butter.
Oh, look how that's. Wow, that's different.
So that cut into half, and we have rolled it, one by one.
Shaving. Interesting that is. Plum is really good. Which is the duck? This?
Parsnips and tomato. Looking at the plate and the portion size, some of you might think that we have a very minor chef on board. Yeah? But firstly, it is not the case. We have a beautiful menu, as you can see. We have nice 7-course menu for you. And I just want to make sure you have enough place in your tummy till the end. That's it. That's the reason we have kept a very portion size. Even the reception, we had it while we were standing. Because what you had outside over there, already actually what we will do now, we will visit the Pastry Galley. Okay, we'll meet the pastry chef over there. How many of you are enjoying the melting chocolate cake?
There we go.
Alright, yes. So the pastry chef over there, he will explain, he will demonstrate how to make the melting chocolate cake. Okay. Just follow me, set the galley. Watch your step, It's not that busy right now because this is the best time to be in the galley.
Are we coming back here?
Yes, in another 10 minutes we'll be back.
We are on our way to the Pastry Galley. Hello. Good, and you?
Welcome to the Pastry Galley. And here is the band. So the most busiest man on board is Chef Barry. And it is not fake. Why? Why? Because every single day there are a lot of functions going on the ship. A lot of ceremonies, weddings, parties. Every single day. He is the most sought after person on board. If someone tells you the captain on board is the most busy one, that's fake. They're banning. We call him, the calorie chef on board. Why? The reason is obvious over here. Sugar, butter, chocolate. Every day he plays with all these calories, so we call him the calorie chef. And now he will explain us how to make the melting chocolate cake. I know you are enjoying the dining room. Enjoy business on board, whether it's zero, on the fine dining, or the dining room, any given place on board. here we have a bakery on the other side, confectionery. So he is the main person in charge of all the bakery. The person in charge over here, for the extra calories that you will get during this course. Don't blame me. You blame for the extra calories for the 8 days. Chef Benny. So, Chef Benny is always on the next sheet. Always the sheet. Like last month we were studying on it. Always on the next sheet. Before Chef Benny says that again for the chef table we have 2 bags here with the Okay, here I just show how to make the melting chocolate cake. I said everybody try the melting chocolate cake in the diary room. What chocolate cup look like. This is our famous dessert. We used to make like a 1,800 portion cake per day. Okay, I just show you how to make the melting chocolate cake. We can make very easily home, very simple recipe. We don't need a mixture for that. We need a board which we have everybody home and a small whistle. This is the smallest one in the pastry. Okay? We used to make like 1,800, 1,600. Less than 1,000, we don't have any count less than 1,000. So we used to use our whisk like my high wheel. So this is the smallest one. Okay. Here, for melting chocolate, we need 5 ingredients. Here, you can see the semi-seed chocolate, unfresh flour, unsanded butter, and finally the sugar. I just make and keep here the small portion. It's going to be like a third portion we can make any small function on our home. So we can go through this recipe. So start with the egg and sugar. It's like an 8-egg recipe and we put 3 ounces of sugar and 2 ounces of flour. Sugar and egg. So many times back home we make a sugar and egg. We make a sponge cake. The sugar and egg we need to be fluffy and long time we beat. Here no need like that. That's the reason I say very simple recipe. Melting chocolate cake is the egg and sugar. We just break the egg yolk and egg white, sugar, just mix together. So this takes less than 5 minutes only. So we done the first step, sugar and egg. Then we add the flour. The flour we have 2-3 varieties of flour. This flour is called cake flour. Wherever you see on big cake, small cake, any kind of cake, we used to use this kind of flour. And we have another major kind of flour is high gluten flour, which we use in the bakery side, all kind of bread making. Any bread we used to use the high gluten. And one more major flour we used to use the pizza flour. The pizza dough we make from here, the red egg. I would try the pizza. The pizza dough we make from here, 00 pizza flour. So this flour is called cake. Now I add that also. Same like before, we just mix. So now egg, sugar and flour. Okay, when we mix this, we get like this. Okay, this mixture we keep aside. Then we go to melt the chocolate. The chocolate we receive like this. In back home also, when we buy chocolate to get hard stage, we need to melt the chocolate. This is the melted version of chocolate. How we melt the chocolate? Here we used to use the bain-marie or double box. The water getting into that heat give energy to melt the chocolate. We have oven every time, hot oven ready, and microwave also we have, but we never tried microwave or oven. Why? Once the chocolate melts, very recently, forget to keep the alarm on time. The bent chocolate we can rectify. That chocolate is gone. We are good. So we never take this. We used to use the bain-marie or double. The same way we made butter. The butter and chocolate I mixed. The butter and chocolate, the main part of the chocolate. Then this mixture I am going to pour over the egg. So our egg mixture already 3 ingredients. Now this one is the 4th and 5th ingredient. So now I just pour over the egg. Now our 5 ingredients already in. Now what they are see. You can like this mixture. You see. Now what we just continue mix like 30 to 40 seconds you get the dark shiny mix of the milk. Just the mix on it. Continue mixing. While mixing now you see the brown part, sugar parts, everything will incorporate. You get the shiny mixture of the melted. When we used to make like a 1,800 mix before I said, we never tried to make like this. 1,800 portion we never do like this. Okay, maybe this part we will not do it. We
have the machine right behind you. That machine is called Vari mixer. Okay, this machine gives me like one batch like a 600 or 650 portion. So the mixing all done by the machine and we giving the chocolate, melted chocolate, break the egg and melted butter everything. You see now the melted chocolate mixer is ready. All the parts everything ready. Now I just show you how to baking technique also. We need to know baking is very important baking technique. Now this mixer we going to pour over here and we go to bake. How is baking? Baking time also we put a little bit water. You see the water? Yes. Why water? Water only you make entire melted chocolate cake, each corner, middle, everywhere. You get it everywhere same temperature and you get a small crust. You can see the small crust on top and you set. And the center you put the spoon, you get the real. This one is we serve with the 1 scoop vanilla ice cream. Okay. For this we need like this. We need to keep inside the oven like in 20 to 25. Under temperature like a 320 Fahrenheit. But when back home maybe you don't find like this cup. You will give it bigger, no problem. But the time you need to find little more. Smaller for the kids when it's smaller, we need to reduce that time. So time is very important. Why? Because of the egg inside, the egg temperature. You put the scramble, you go here, you bring the guest and you order, you open the door and say if you like, then you don't get the melting chocolate. You get the chocolate cake. That is the timer and the temperature is very important for the baking. Okay, that's the one of melting chocolate cake.
We have different, so. Oh, so it's, that's the lobster. Got it.
Well, you gotta be different from people.
Because this will be your last meal, you eat this.
And you'll be happy.
Be a one-day wedding. One-day marriage.
How many of you are in the Meridian restaurant? Meridian? That's your time dining.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the
We have your time dining.
well in the reflection, right?
Reflection.
Your time. Your time?
Reflection.
Reflection. So because you know the line, the forward line is for the reflection.
Oh, okay.
And right now, no one was there. I mean, no chefs or no waiters. That's the reason because it's closed for the second sitting. And now we'll open at 8. If you go at 8:15, trust me, you won't be able to pass through this. So that's the best thing. Like from 7:30 to 8 o'clock, we have to see the gallery. And that's the time.
We have 2 different groups for the nighttime and the time.
Your time you can go anytime between 5 or 5 to 10. Only here in the reflection we have 2. And the galley is located right in the center of both the dining rooms. So the same line, identical line we have at the back of the ship. And it was open. So we saw the waiters and the chefs are working on that line. Today morning, like a lot of you who are in the reception dining room, were looking for the brunch, came over there and were asking for the brunch. Then someone must have told you we have to do one deck on top, all the way back, then one deck down, right? Then you'll find the Meridian restaurant. You know, early in the morning, a lot of guests, especially the elderly guests, they don't want to like walk from up. Right? So they'll always something like, no, we have to just pass through this area. You know, I don't have any problem if they pass from this area, more than welcome. The problem is for them. You know why? Because on a sea day, our chefs are super busy inside the gallery. So what they do? Anytime they see any people just walking by, doing nothing, they catch them, they put them inside the gallery to work. That's the result. You have to go up and down. So next time you try to go from this stairs, you will be working in the gallery. So let's continue our dinner. So what we have next? We have the soup for the day. Okay, and the soup is surf and turf way. Okay. Most of the time you had the shrimp and steak together, filet mignon with lobster, but this time it's a soup. And right now in front of you, in the glass bowl, we have the sphere that is made out of the lobster bisque. The lobster bisque, which looks like an egg yolk. It's not an egg yolk, it's It's a lobster bisque, but using the spherification process, we have created a sphere. And on top, the blanket, leather, or the veil is made out of the lobster stock. And behind me over here, we have the soup or the beef tea. Okay, what we do, we make the beef tea first, the beef soup, place it in small containers. We have the brewers over here, right? And then on top of it, we have all the aromatic vegetables. We have the roasted bones, spices, and on top. So once we apply the heat, everything rises on top of us. The beef tea will get all the flavors. Then we cut off this heat over here. We cut off. What happens, you know? Once we cut off, there is no heat. It will drain down. We have a drain over here. It will drain. You will have nice flavorful beef tea or the beef soup. All this will come down, and then we collect it in the kettles. Okay. We will be adding the lobster bisque sphere. But before that, we have a bullhorn on top of the tray. Okay. And inside the bullhorn, we have kept a little bit of powder. It's a dry powder inside. Okay. So carefully, just pick up that bullhorn and pour all of that powder, yeah, all of it inside the glass. Just give a hand, yeah, that's good. One time I need to. And what is this powder? Actually, this powder is the dehydrated form of French onions.
No.
We make the French onions soup first, so then we dehydrate it.
There it goes.
Thank you. So it's a French onion soup in dehydrated form. And now we will be adding the beef soup to it. Once we add the beef soup, just take a small whisk, it's a bamboo whisk, okay, and you mix together the powder, the spear, and the soup together. Also make sure that you break that spear, the lobster spear. So then you will have both the flavors of the beef tea and the lobster bisque, soft and tough. Bon appetit, enjoy the soup. This bisque, how is that? This?
Oh, the whisk. The whisk.
I didn't know that's what that was.
I was trying with the spoon.
That's what I was doing
I
too.
was doing the same thing.
I could not catch it.
Some of that is like a shaving brush.
Yes. They don't use those anymore.
That's good. There's no how to keep it.
I don't think those sauces are even coming.
Oh, thank you.
Video.
Video.
Oh, yeah, put it on YouTube. I get famous. Okay. Yeah, sure. Especially for you tonight. Oh, thank you. Hi. You want to take a picture? You can. It's free.
It's free.
Oh, yeah. You want to? Okay, be fast. You have to do my show. Yeah, I'm working. Thank you.
I've seen your movies.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. Put it on Facebook, you get likes. Okay. Okay, good evening and welcome to my show. My name is Manoj. I'm all the way from Japan. No, it's a joke actually. I'm just entertaining myself. Okay, trust me, they pay me for that. Okay, so I always start off with this one. I say every magician has something favorite with them. My favorite type of magic is something with rope. But if anything goes wrong, please nice with me, right? I have to say that before it. Okay, look like I've seen it before. Have you seen me before? That's nice. Then today is the luckiest day in your life then. Okay. Pause. Normally a rope contains 2 ends and 1 middle, right? What's a snap like this and a rope contains 3 ends and 1 middle. Again a snap and a rope contains 4 ends and 1 middle. But that's not magic. The real magic is not 1 rope, but actually it's 2 ropes. Let me do this one more time so we'll have a clear idea what I'm doing it, right? So watch, I have 2 ropes right here. Watch it carefully right there, watch, and it's back to 4. Sometimes happens like that. Whenever I do this, everyone have little confusion, so let me do this one more time very slowly. Watch. I have a scissor with me, the invisible scissor. Actually, that's not slow, right? Okay, I do one more time. That's 1, and that's 2. Watch me, I'm very carefully, very slowly, one more time right there, and watch, and it's back to
No, trust me, I do this every day. And that's my favorite one right here. Do you want to grab it any one end, sir? Grab any one you want. Any one end. No, any one end. Thank you. And rope with no ends. Well, I think you're the pretty good magician than me. Sorry, sir. No magnets. Sorry for disappointing you. I don't use magnets. Okay. And that's my favorite. I know that's what people think actually. And that's my favorite one right here too. And it's back to control. And my final one right here. Oh, yeah, my scissors is very sharp. I'm sorry. Final one right here. Ta-da! Thank you for clapping. Okay, okay. Thank you. Since you guys didn't understand that, no single process. Yeah, okay. Okay, so since you don't understand that trick, I do one more trick. Let me pick him up. You're funny. Okay. What is your name? What is your name, by the way?
Darcy.
Darcy, obviously you've never seen me, right? So it's nice. Okay, do you want to pick a card? Yeah, pick a card. That's only one card. It's a joke. Thank you. Okay, don't pick that one. Pick a different card. It's up to your choice. Just pick a different one, please. Today, take any card. It's a your choice. Okay, I'm just kidding. Take out the card, please. Just take out the card. I don't mind. Okay, take the three. Doesn't matter. Take this one. Okay. Show the card to them. I'm not going to see that. Three of spades, right? Okay. Write your name on the card. Yeah, I know this trick. Trust me. Write your name on the card, please. Write your name right here. Yes. Trust me. Write your name. Oh, no. Don't be nervous. It's okay. It's just a card trick. Yeah. If you want, you can write a phone number also. No, don't write that. Oh, no. To get the shows. Not like that, sir. I have girlfriends. Relax. Okay, yeah. That's a different magic. Okay. That's my magic marker from Walmart. $2. You can buy it. Yeah, I'm marketing for them. Okay. So let me do this one thing with the three of spades with the name right here, right? So watch carefully. Oh, okay. I think you can see me from there, right? If you don't mind.
Yes.
Okay, watch. I'm going to take a card like this. I just push it in the middle of the deck like this. I push it inside it like this, a snap. Do you remember the card what she has selected, right? So if you don't mind, your card is on. No. I can do one more time. Oh, thank you. I told you I do this every day. Just watch one more time. I do very slowly. I take your card one more time like this. I push it in the middle of the deck like this. I push it in, snap. And one more time, your card is on. No. I can show you that all the cards in the decks are different, not the same card, right? Because you signed it, right? I know you're watching me carefully. I'll come next to you. Okay. Have you seen me before, ma'am? No, I was standing there. That's me. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay. So let me do this one. Have you seen that, both of you? That's the card, right? Yeah. Okay, watch. I do very slowly. Oh, you're watching carefully too. Okay. The more you watch, the less you see. Okay? That's the card we have there right here. Okay. Do you want to push the card inside? Just push it inside. Now push it in. Thank you. Find that card. Find that card. Take your time. Go for it. You're doing a great job. Are you from New York? Yes. Yeah, I can see that. Take your time. No one got so long like this. Maybe you're going for. Do you want to go one by one? Let her do. She's doing a great job today. That's nice. That's nice. What did you say? Lucy, I can see that. Take your Lucy. Take your I'm sorry, Lucy. That is the longest thing ever gone in my show. I'm sorry. Thank you. I know. Lucy, I give you candy tomorrow. My God, that's funny. Don't worry, ma'am. I know you're looking at me. I give you free water. Okay. Trust me, next 7 days it's free. Okay, that's it. Thank you. That's not a big joke, but thank you. Okay. So let me do this one more time right here too. So right there. So let me do the three of spades right here. I do one more time right here. Oh my God, that's so funny. I just push it like this. I push it like this. I can show you the bottom card is not your card, right? And also I can show you that the top card is also not your card. But I just take the card like this. I just wave it like this. Now that's. No, I know. I have to do this. No other choice for me. I say that. I hate to do that. Yeah, yes, you need to drink that definitely, ma'am. Yeah, but I just do this perfectly. But actually, when I'm doing a trick, right? I did something else. I never been watching me carefully, yeah? Especially you, ma'am. I know. I have something in my pocket. Watch. That's my. What's that? Oh, that's it. Oh, you're surprised. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for that one. Okay. Don't worry. I give you as a souvenir. Okay, don't worry for that. Okay. That's a card for your card. So I do one more time very slowly. Watch. I push it inside it like this. I push it like this. So to make it sure. Do you know where the card is, ma'am? Me too. I have no idea. Okay, but I can give you that one for you. Watch right there. That's my. Oh, that's not magic. That's my wallet. It's closed. And inside it there is an envelope. And you can see that inside the envelope there is only one card, and that's
Your card.
yeah. Really? Show to them so only they can clap for me. Okay. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I told you. Sell it on eBay. You can become a millionaire later. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea about it. Okay. So since You guys are not really too. I have to do 5 more minutes. My God, I'm good. Okay. So let me stand here. So that will be awesome. Thank you, sir. So let me do this one right here. Don't worry, I don't do anything. She's supposed to add of me. I like it. You've seen me before, man? From here? Have you seen me before? No. Okay. You want to pick a card? If you don't mind, just pick any card you want. Okay. You can look at that card. Show the card to them. I'm not going to see that. See, girls like me. Okay. Trust me. They are watching me. I carefully. Okay. Okay. That's okay. All right. I'm sorry, ma'am. No, it doesn't matter. I can talk anything here. Okay. So whatever. Better I don't want to talk in front of my girlfriend. That's good for me. Okay. So the trick is very simple. The trick is we're going to find your card magically on count of 3. When I say 1, 2, and 3, your card is on top. Do you believe that? You have no choice, right? That's my job. Watch. If I say 1, 2, snap, and your card is on top. No? Then that's your fault, ma'am. You picked the wrong card. See, magic is so easy, right? Okay, I'm just kidding. Open hands like this, please. Once I close this jack of clubs, I keep it right here. Take your other hand, cover it on top. No, cover it like this. No, right on top. Yeah, that's what. Okay, keep it right there. What you have selected any other card from the deck, right? But I selected that. If I say 1, 2, and a snap like this, open the card, show the card to everyone, and that's the card you have selected. Show to everyone. Ta-da! No, yeah, it's good, but it's not. No, it's not amazing. Let me do amazing thing right here. Do you want to try that, sir? Open hands for me, place like this. Take your other hand, cover it on top like that. This is my favorite card. I come this side. Thank you. Well, if I'm going to take one card like this, oh, allow me to take the card, not so tight. Yeah, and if that's your card, that's a pretty good trick, right? That's not. I cannot do that. I do one more time. Watch. I take one more card. No. Allow me. Relax. Okay. I take one more card. I wave it at that, and that's your card. Yeah. So it's good, but it's not amazing. Let me do an amazing thing for you. Watch. If I'm going to make the rest of the cards disappear without touching it, will you be surprised? Me too. I'll be surprised too. But if I say 1, 2, and attack, the deck disappears. If you don't trust me, open your eyes. And it's disappeared. I told you, I'm surprised too. Okay. Thank you for the big round of applause. Really clapping in my show. Thank you. Okay, so you guys finished?
I hope you enjoyed.
Oh yeah.
And now, what we have is the sea bass, the seafood, fish course. And before that, just to clean up your palate and get ready for the seafood, we have this juice. It's a citrus juice, all kinds of citrus. What we have inside is grapefruit, lime, lemon, orange, and also we added the cucumber and mint juice inside. Pellegrino, finally a little bit of plain Pellegrino. So just before the fish, we'll have a shot of this refreshing citrus drink.
10. The thing is, we booked the Super Saver, what it's called. We couldn't do Super Saver like the Saver where you match the price whenever they change it. We couldn't do it with the group. When you do the group, you can't change the price, it's set.
Yeah, you can. They didn't tell you that?
No, they told me we couldn't.
Yeah, they were fibbing you.
Oh, okay, so the point is that 35 rooms, their prices change about $1,500 each.
Oh, I can't. Oh, we can take the shot. Salud.
Oh, they didn't tell us. Oh. Been getting in trouble for taking everything too early. So.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Salud. He's like, yeah.
It does smell like pickles.
Why does
Oh, it tastes like it too.
It does smell like pickles.
It tastes like pickles.
It's definitely got dill in it.
Thank you.
Great, here we go.
Not bad. Ritzy.
Nope.
Oh,
I see you ate your You ate pickles.
the second thing is they're still here.
What we have next is the Chilean sibas. Okay, sibas what we do in a Ziploc bag, a vacuum bag, along with some olive oil, tarragon and garlic. We poach it for 12 minutes. And then after poaching for 12 minutes, we open up the bag, remove from the Ziploc bag, and then we sear it in a pan along with some citrus, orange, lime, grapefruit, and then a little bit of butter on top, just for 2 minutes. The sauce here for the sibas is white asparagus and wine sauce. And in the plate, we have Parmesan cream, and on top of it, we have the slivers of almonds. Almonds on one side and edamame leaves on the other side. You will also find a small ravican to your right, and we have the tempura green asparagus along with some spinach. This is red dust on top, is the tomato dust, dehydrated tomato dust. Please go ahead and enjoy it.
Delicious.
Sir, which way is the restaurant? Thank you.
Out of all the things.
11:40.
Thank you.
I'll speak over.
Thank you. I have no idea what it is, but thank you.
I can't even guess. This is the hardest part, is guessing what each.
So it could be anything.
So ladies and gentlemen, our next course is lamb. So you can see the right behind you guys, the chef is smoking the lamb with.
Thank you.
Wow. Otherwise, done me well.
Alright,
Is that a roasted
Wow.
Beauty and the Beast?
ready for the next course?
Yes.
How was the sibas? Everybody enjoyed the fish?
Very good.
Okay. So what we have next is the lamb course. Okay. Right in front of you in the small jar, that is the lamb neck on feet. Okay. We have made a croquette out of it, and on the plate we have the rolls that is made out of provolone cheese and daikon. It's a pickled white radish. Okay. Rolled together with the provolone cheese. On the side we have goat cheese pearls and goat cheese snow on the side. Then we have two other parts of the lamb. One is the lamb leg pastrami. Anyone been in the smokehouse? These two so far not yet. We have a deck fight. We have a smokehouse. We have large smokers over there, equally smokers. So okay. So if you are there, you will see that smokers. We smoke the lamb over there, lamb leg. Just been smoked for 2.5 hours over there. And then we also have the lamb rack, the lamb doyan, which has been rolled with the spinach, and then again chicken, dried chicken, skin on the side. So this has been smoked after cooking. We have smoked it on the bed of cinnamon and rosemary. The sauce here for the lamb is a lamb au jus infused with beetroot juice, and then it is finished with the port wine. So port wine lamb au jus that will be adding on top of it.
What's the magic?
different parts of the lamb and 3 different textures. So lamb croquette, lamb loin, and we have lamb pastrami.
What was the last part? Lamb what?
Pastrami.
It's pretty. Pretty awesome. I'm feeling the seashell.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Never seen that. There it is. Horse.
Next, that will be the veal. Okay. We take a kind of veal loin and then we trim it nicely, make a veal roll. Then it is marinated with herbs, such as thyme, garlic, some rosemary, and then it is covered with butter from all sides. Okay. Half inch thickness of butter, and then what we do, we freeze it. Okay, this has been freezed for 24 hours. Just to keep all the juices and the marination intact inside because the butter is frozen. Then in the evening what we do, we take out from the freezer and we cover it with butter paper as a pan liner. And on top of it we have this clay, it's covered in clay. So we have a layer of clay, inside it's the butter paper, and then the buttered veal loin. Once it is applied to the clay, what we do is we take it in the oven for 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we take out the clay from the top. It falls apart because it's all roasted. And then remove the butter paper, take out the veal loin, and our cast iron pan over there with lots of sage and butter, we just roll it for 2 minutes. So in another total 18 minutes, your veal is ready. This is the next course for the evening.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest components. Everybody might play.
Where are we on this chart?
Thank you.
This next one is veal.
Oh, we're still on that.
I think we're on veal.
Veal.
Earthy clay milk fed veal. They didn't put in a box. I'm gonna guess that's sweet potato. It was sweet potato. I guess that's cheese juice. What? Thank you, sir.
What we have next is the veal. I have explained how we cook the veal, but along with the veal we have some other items on the plate. First of all, in the center we have those flakes or the chips. Those are made of a whole milk. Whole milk, a little bit of liquid glucose. You keep on boiling it, and then whatever the foam rises on top, you keep on collecting it. Then on a seal pad, you just dry it under the lights and keep it over there. It takes like 2.5 hours. Form all flakes, chips. Then underneath that chips, we have the braised legs. The legs have been braised along with the gruyere cheese. Inside the gruyere cheese, we have braised the legs. We have a chorizo crumb on top, and we also have the burnt butter breadcrumb along with the legs, which is underneath that baked flakes. To your right, with the veal, we have the potato mash, sweet potato mash on the side, and on the small ramekin. The light soup, what you see, that is cheddar soup. It's a light soup that is made out of the cheddar cheese, white wine, vegetable stock. That goes to the veal. What you can do, like what I will prefer, cut the veal into smaller pieces, you dip it inside the soup, then you dust it in the veal chips, a little bit of this. You can try the milk chips first. Just taste those milk chips. Go ahead.
That's not it.
Tastes like condensed milk.
So just cut it into small pieces. You dip it inside the chew and freeze it. The sauce here is very light because you know the peel has been cooked inside the butter, so it's very soft. Nice. We don't have any dominating sauce like veal au jus or like brown sauce or gravy. We have a very light sauce.
Try it. I'm gonna try it. Even if it's just a little piece. Right. Got to.
That was
Same as the last one. Low in fat, very
Yeah.
Same as the last thing. I like it. I like it.
The fact that I don't eat this and you're making me eat it is amazing.
We have kept the portion size very small. You know? It's all like 2.5 to 2 ounces of
Yeah,
meat. It's not that big.
It's not.
It tastes good. I just can't ignore the fact that it's baby cow.
Oh, but there it is.
don't
Very
look
similar
at
to
it.
our last one.
I couldn't look at it that way. If you look at a little baby cow looking at you, I can say, oh, you'd never ever eat anything ever again if you look at food that way. Right?
I still ain't eating it.
I'm not gonna let them go in vain, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's true. That's true.
You went for a reason. Just remember, your payment took them out.
Nice.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, I guess the less they let it move, the better it's supposed to be. This one doesn't move around a lot. Is there anything like the chip?
I don't get that part because
I didn't care for the chip.
I'm not going to tell you what it is until you try it, but it tastes very
Like this
good.
stuff?
Yeah. I remember what they said it was, but it doesn't taste like what they said it was.
it's good.
It tastes like a grilled onion, but it tastes like it just leaks.
Only this part I didn't try it.
The underneath, yeah.
I didn't get that part.
Yeah, they said it was a leak.
It's rough. Rough taste. It's cabbage, right? It's only cabbage, cabbage. It's cabbage. No, I'm good.
I can't believe that the two of us are the one that's keeping your mind closed.
I tried it.
I think the lamb.
The lamb have more flavor, you think? But they put something on it.
Oh, my beef.
It's one of those things that I don't mind trying, but I don't think I will ever have again.
The white part this, it made it like I was back in the Dominican Republic.
What?
Like, it,
Oh, the cheese.
the powder.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. Any condensed milk is great. Floating fat, it tastes great.
I went to the supermarket last week and I saw a can of evaporated milk. And I shook it and there was stuff inside.
It was stuffed.
There was milk in it. If it's evaporated, shouldn't it be an empty can?
I'm gonna wait 3 years. Well, the boy will get it right away.
You were like,
You're not understanding. This is common line to me.
Most people never get that joke.
Maybe it's just because it's not funny.
Something like that almost.
Or berries. That's pretty hot. That's cool.
The first dessert for the evening, what we have is a coffee crema.
What did you say, the first one?
First one.
This is always better when there's more than one.
Yeah.
So what we have now? To your right on the plate, that is funnel that is made out of coffee and crema. It's like a tiramisu. We also added some dark and white chocolates, right? And to your left, we have that ring that is made out of the brandy snap. At the bottom, we have the biscotti and pear jam. And then on top of that ring, we have the citrus oatmeal cookie. On top of it, we have the chocolate, citrus chocolate, and parmesan cocoa dollops on top with chocolate cocoa rana. Yeah. You'll also find a meringue that is hanging, that's like a marshmallow. Yeah. And then the small ramekin outside, we have the chardonnay and parmesan juice, along with the herb oil, a little bit of herb oil, chardonnay and parmesan juice. That goes on top of this coffee crema. So what you have to do, just half of it, you have to pour on top. Then you enjoy the coffee crema. The other half, again you have to add.
Okay.
I know the plate looks good, fantastic, but it is not a sin to destroy it. Just go ahead, please enjoy it.
Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed watching the Chef's Table experience. I'll be honest, it was a pretty good experience. The upside to it, the food was delicious. The staff was super friendly. The downsides to it is, first of all, it took about 3 to 3.5 hours. So it really takes a lot of your evening up. So if you're planning on seeing a show that night, it's probably not going to happen. But for us, and I realize this probably is not typical, it's probably not going to happen to you, but I will say this, about 3 hours after we ate the meal, my wife and I were both in our cabins, sick as a dog, throwing up. And we're not prone to getting seasickness because, quite frankly, we cruise a lot, and I don't think either of us has gotten seasickness in 15 years on cruising. But it was very unusual that we were both sick and both throwing up, and we didn't know if it was from the meal or not until the next day. The next day we met a couple that was sitting directly across from us on the meal as we were getting off the ship to go into one of our ports. And we were talking to the couple about how they enjoyed the Chef's Table experience, and that's when they hit us that they were sick as well after the meal. So we kind of figured that we probably got some food poisoning for the meal. And then later in the day, we actually met another couple that was at the table, and they got sick from the meal as well. We did go to the maitre d' as well as guest service, and we told them about our experience. We asked them, we really wanted a refund on the meal. If everybody got sick, then it's not right that we pay $100 for a meal that everybody that we saw at the table afterwards got sick from. It took them 3 days to get back to us and told us that there really wasn't anything that they were going to do for us. We did contact Carnival Guest Relations once we got off the cruise, and they offered a $25 onboard credit, good for me and my wife on our next cruise. It's not much, but it is compensation, and I wasn't trying to get any money back from the Chef's Table. I just felt like I was paying for something that really made us sick and took a whole evening of our cruise away being sick. So I'm not really big on going to the cruise line and trying to get something for nothing. I know there's a lot of people that do that. I'm not one of those people. So hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one.